Hi Virgo, hope you're well. This is a general reading for our Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Spy watchers, cross watchers, all are welcome. All watchers, do keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Reverse the roles as you see fit. Please do like, comment, and subscribe to show support for the channel. Time and energy are fluid, so if or when I say he or she, I do apologize in advance as there is no gender in tarot. It's not about the genders depicted in the illustrations, it's about the energies and the characteristics coming through. That being said, this is a reading for our Virgos out there. Let's see what's going on with our Virgos, all right? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Wow. Right off the bat, a major arcana with the Moon, Virgo. There's a lot of deep emotions that run here, okay? There's a lot of deep emotions that run here. There could be some uncertainty or an anxiety associated, but let's keep going and see what's going on here. Virgo with the Nine of Cups, there's a wish fulfillment, something that you really want, but there's an end as well. There's an end coming to something that you really, really want or really adore here with the Ten of Cups and the Death. Okay, you could be dealing with a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces here. Sorry, more Pisces energy here. A Pisces, Scorpio, or Pisces again, or any of the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Anyways, regardless, irrelevant to the sign, it doesn't have to be. But there's a transformation coming here. Either there's an end to a cycle or a transformation. I think all these deep emotions for you, for the wishes that you hold on to so deeply, you're going to finally transform. You're going to finally probably start reaching for your dreams here. There's going to be some clarity after all of this illusion or uncertainty with the Moon energy. If you felt like you just didn't know which way to go or how to feel or what to do, you're going to start receiving clarity with the Ace of Swords and start a new journey here, because you're going to be transformed. You're going to realize that you have to go for your wishes. You're not going to lose sleep. You're not going to lose sleep over going back and forth in your head about should I not, should I not. You're going to understand that if it's love that you want, it's love that you have to go and get. So I think you're going to start being more clear, like I said, with the Ace of Swords here. I feel like you have love on your mind, or someone who you love or adore or really maybe hesitate to make a move towards here. Because with the Moon, like, I feel like you might feel uncertain how does this person feel about you, will they accept you, you just don't know. Too much uncertainty with the Moon card. But this person you feel like is your wish fulfillment, and then wanting this so badly is going to help you transform into rising up to the challenge, right? Rising up to start a new start something new, rising up to speak up, speak your truth, speak your feelings to this person, because if you don't, you can't sleep. You feel conflicted within yourself. You're always going back and forth, like, what if this is what if I lose out, what if I lose my opportunity if I don't find the courage to speak up. So with the Lovers card here, the King of Swords, I feel like you're going to go ahead and speak your truth. You're going to be very clear about where you see this going. You're going to be very clear about how you feel and what you think here with the King of Swords energy towards this person, okay? You're going to tell them that you want to invest with them. You're going to tell them that you see a future with them. You're going to tell them that you're sincere about what you want with this person. Virgo is what I see here with the Lovers card, the King of Swords, and the Eight of Coins. Some of you are probably going to tell them, like, you've lost a lot of sleep in trying to make this decision to come towards them, is what I'm seeing here for you, Virgo, okay? That's a beautiful energy, transformative energy, powerful energy. The Death card is very powerful. It's like death to an ego, or the ending of an old way of being that was not serving you. So you're learning to be at a higher elevation, a higher vibration that will serve you better in the long haul. Wow, abundance. with the Empress, and collaboration. So I feel like the outcomes are going to be very good for you, Virgo, when you do speak up, when you find your voice, when you find your strength. You and this person are going to have a lot of abundance. You might see this person as an Empress, or this person might see you as an Empress. Male or female does not matter. You see them, or they see you, as someone who's very caring, very giving, very fruitful, like you, very nurturing. Magnetic as well. Magnetic, like this person draws in crowds, draws in attention without even having to try. Like they're not attention seeking, but it just naturally people are drawn to this person. So whoever that is, either you or your person, or it could be this outcome is going to be very abundant, and then you're going to start collaborating with this person once you speak up your mind on your intentions and how your feelings and all of these things. This person, I feel like, is going to align with you, and you're going to collaborate together. Wow, King of Cups. So then once you do speak your mind and you do start collaborating, that's when more like you're not going to feel the need to have to be like so rigid, or like I feel like because you had to muster up the courage to speak your voice, it came off very cold or rigid, or very straightforward and to the point, and not a lot of softness or not a lot of emotions involved. But I think over time, once you become comfortable, I think your person understands your nervousness. So and if they're embodying the Empress energy, they're very insightful. They know. So if some people take the King of Swords to be someone who's not nice, or too cold or too rigid, the Empress would understand the reasons behind this person behaving that way. But anyways, you're gonna come back out more emotionally balanced and a little bit softer and more emotionally stable, if I may say that. But the energy is going to change up for the best here, okay? Virgo, you are going to introspect, okay? And there's a lot of abundance, like I said, overall. Just a lot of abundance. When you guys start working together, your feelings are gonna soften, or their feelings are gonna soften, and it's gonna be more romantic and more gentle, and it's gonna be beautiful, and it's gonna be abundant. And there's a lot of spirituality here with the Hermit card. I think you're gonna find that's gonna be an important aspect to you and your person, is the spirituality. I think you're gonna feel divinely guided to one another. That's why you had to muster up the courage to transform, and you know, like a caterpillar and a butterfly, you had to transform and get out of that cocoon, get out of that safe space in order to flourish, and have that courage to reach out to that person. Like I said, because you were losing sleep over the conflict of like, what if I never speak up and I lose out on my wish? And your wish, you know, your sincere thoughts towards this person, your sincere goals towards this person, you knew that your heart and your head are in the right place, that you want to give this person your best. So you overcame the anxiety, and you overcame the self-doubt and the conflict, and you put your best foot forward, and it's working out, like I said, beautifully for this. With the Lovers card especially, like you felt a spiritual, like you felt a bond. You felt a bond that could not be explained. You felt a bond that you could not sleep because it was so strong. So you followed your intuition with the Moon card, and it's paying off. You followed your intuition to speak the truth, and there's great abundance and great love and great harmony and working together that is coming together. And the Ten of Pentacles is oftentimes a marriage card as well. This could indicate, you know, wow, at the bottom of the deck is Two of Cups and the Two of Wands. That's amazing. You guys, like, that's what I keep feeling, like collaboration with the Three of Pentacles. You guys are going to make a great team. You're going to establish future goals, and there's going to be so much harmony in this dynamic. You both are going to be very balanced and on the same page, okay? You're going to work together here, and that's what's going to bring about this abundance, okay? This is a divine counterpart. You are destined to be with this person, and you know that, and you feel that, okay? Spiritually destined to be with this person, and there's a lot of success coming towards you as well. You're going to work very well together with the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Two of Cups, and you're going to be equal and fair to each other. Equally you're going to reciprocate the love and the respect and you're gonna hear each other out and make each other feel seen and heard. Okay. And there's going to be a successful outcome. The 10 of coins is everything, like the material balance, the emotional balance, the spiritual balance, the mental balance, like it's all like there. And that's what we see here anyways with the 2 of cups and the 2 of wands and the 3 of pentacles and the empress. Like there's no denying the power in this dynamic. Yeah, the sheer power in this dynamic, the love also. This is definitely a destined relationship. So I'm really happy to see this for you, Virgo. This is a very, very beautiful reading. I hope this helps or resonates for any of you out there. If it does, I would greatly appreciate if you would like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, sending you lots of love, light, and beautiful vibrations. Bye for now.